Let me get here. All right. So we're going to start right here seated just with some breath work, and then we're going to get moving pretty quickly. So just while you're seated, relax the hips. Please don't mind Dieter rocking back and forth, scavenging from old bones. Inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, back behind you. Exhale around. Nice and slow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the shoulders and lift the chin. Exhale, drop the shoulders, drop the chin. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift, exhale, drop forward, and then back around. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take your arms over your head, interlock your fingers, and press them out. Good morning stretch, just side to side. I want you to kind of just wave side to side. Okay, feel the core starting to heat up here because we're keeping the hips on the mat. All right, now go to one side, whatever it is, and then slowly come forward. It doesn't have to be big. Lean forward and then back around for 3 each side. 2, lift, 1, and lift. Switch directions, whichever direction that is. 3, 2, oh yes, 1, and we got it. Rotate to one direction, and lift tall through the spine. Keep the hips on the mat and rotate through the base of the spine. And switch directions. Here we go. Come back, or into tabletop, I should say. So the knees are underneath the, those hips, and wrists underneath the shoulders. Couple cat-cows, guys. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Now we're not just lifting the chest, we're drawing it through, up and out. And exhale, round up. Hi, Peter. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round out. Now, if you can, try to breathe through the nose. It helps us generate some more heat in the body, some more fire, which is what our bodies could use this morning. And inhale, back to center, flat back. Make sure your fingers are really spread. You're pressing into the ground and the elbows aren't locked out. So notice the difference between locking the elbows out and keeping them firm right there. And from there, I want you to lift the right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower for 3, 2, 1. Keep in mind, if the supporting knee is taking on too much pressure, place a blanket or double up on the mat. All right, so take it out. Now extend the leg out. Exhale and inhale for 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now point the toe. Can you see that toe being pointed? I had to wear my thingies today. My feet are bothering me. Turn the leg out and lift the leg up as high as you can. If the hips open, that's okay. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. And bring it back in, knee to nose for 3. And inhale, lengthen. So exhale as you come into the midline of the body. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the body heating up a little bit. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. And back to tabletop and child's pose. Closed leg child's pose or open leg. It's completely up to you. Take about 5 breaths here. Notice the spine get long. The breath fills every part of the lung. Nice deep breaths. Continue the Ujjayi breath, breathing through your nose with that slight constriction of the deeper part of the throat. On the fifth breath, after your exhale, inhale to come up. If the knees are apart, bring them together. And then turn your palms out, fingertips down on the ground, gently press forward. Now, if you're on the computer a lot, I know this can really bother you. So if you have limited wrist mobility, just do what you can do here, all right? We don't have to take the heels of the hands to the ground. And that's all we want right there. Move the wrist around. Let's enjoy the other side, shall we? Here we go. So back into tabletop. Instead of cat-cow this time, we're going to drop the hips to the right and left. So exhale, drop them to one side. Inhale, lift. And exhale, drop them to the other side. Good. Twice more. Good. Sink into the hips. Don't worry about form here. I just want you to press into the hips. And if it feels good there and you have a sticky spot, stay there for a few breaths. It's okay to veer off and leave us a little bit. It's your practice. And come back up if you're ready. Here we go. Left side. Inhale, extend the left leg out. Let's scoot forward a tad bit more for you guys. That's it. And exhale, bring it down. Just 3 of those. Inhale. Exhale. So you'll notice anytime in vinyasa, which is what we're doing, we're breathing with movement. When we're expanding, we're inhaling. When we're bringing things to the midline of the body, we're exhaling. Now we're going to hold the leg out this time. Bend the knee. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So keep the knee lifted. Hip points towards the mat. And then we get to open up the hip, point the toe, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. You may be feeling this in the supporting leg as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, ma'am. Bring it back in. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out, meaning bending and straightening the legs. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Now I want you to shake out the head. Let the neck create some traction, meaning let the in between the vertebrae lengthen. Breathe. All right, now everybody, bend your knees, lift your booty high, and take your belly to your thighs. That's it. And knees back down. Here we go, you guys. So come to seated. Now, I may have to adjust the camera a little bit. I forgot that I wanted to do this morning. I want to do a variation of gate pose. And that requires, again, us being on the knees. So always double up on your mat if you need to. I'm going to because I'm underneath concrete here. So this is going to be on my supporting knee. And I'm going to move this back a little bit. Keep breathing, guys. Stay with me. Don't lose your flow just because I lost mine a little. So what gate pose is the one knee on the mat, and then you're going to take one leg out to the side and lift up. It's such a nice pose. I love it. Now this toe, maybe you can't see because of my little flower pot there, but it's pointed, okay? And then we're lifting up. I want you, the supporting leg, to engage the glute a little bit. Take the arms out to the side. Inhale, lengthen the arms overhead. And exhale, side bend over the straight leg. Now look, We're not leaning forward on this. I want you to try to rotate the bottom of the right rib cage, or the rib cage is closer to the straight leg, up to the ceiling. Spiral around. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, other side. You do not have to touch the ground if you don't want. Well, you can, it doesn't matter here, but the left glute of that bent leg, still engaging, opening up, creating some heat in the core now. 2 more breaths. Draw the shoulder down. And inhale, lengthen up. Moving into what I call Captain Morgan. Bend the right leg, or the leg that was straight. Press into the hips. There you go. If the knee goes over the ankle a little bit, it's okay. We're going to go into an extended side angle here on our knees, really opening up the hips. Let it breathe, you guys. Option to place the arm onto the ground. 3 breaths. 2. Again, I'm not worried if the knee goes over the ankle a little bit here. And 1. Yes. Inhale, lengthen. Now here's some more core work. I want you to try to lift the leg that's out to the side and bring it into the other leg. Balancing, balancing, bringing it back together. That was fun, huh? You know we're going to be balancing on a knee today. And other side. Toes are out. Inhale, arms go overhead. And exhale, big side bend to the straight leg. Now, if your hand is on this leg, don't put pressure on the leg, all right? It's just gently touching. And in fact, we want to engage the quad of the straight leg to protect the knee. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift. There we go. Exhale, other side. Oh my goodness. 3 breaths total. Now how's the leg of the glute of the supporting leg? Is it engaged, spiraling forward? 2, 1 more breath. And inhale, lift. That lift is tough. You've got to use the core. Bend the left leg. Adjust the mat as needed. And here we go. Captain Morgan. I say Captain Morgan. I don't even think this is a yoga pose, you guys. I just know that it mimics a pose that I love, which is Warrior 2 at extended side angle with the front leg open here. And extended side angle. 3 breaths. Remember, we're spiraling the ribcage up towards the ceiling. 2, 1. And we're awesome. We'll lift the shoulders up. Here comes that balance. Make sure the knee is under the ankle or hip as much as possible. Pop the leg in. And balance. You got it, you got it. Oh yeah. Ta-da. Relax. Place the heels or hips back onto the heels. Interlock the fingers. And inhale, lift the chest. If you want to come back to easy seat, please feel free to get back on your bum bum. Tuck the chin. I haven't been keeping track of time. Oh, we're so good. So good. And release. Shake it out. Moving on. So feel free to lay the mat out the way it was. We need a little bit more space here. And from there, guys, making your way into downward facing dog again. Don't forget there's tutorials on this posture, the other postures in your online membership. Good, now start to try to straighten up the legs, the knees, lift the hips high, lengthen through the spine. There we go. Inhale, lift up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, bring the knees to the mat. Inhale, lift. Straighten the legs. Exhale, press through the heels. Twice more. Inhale, balls of the feet. Exhale, knees almost to the mat. Inhale, and exhale, heels down. Last time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Guys, inhale, come to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bring the knees down almost to the mat. We're going to hold in beast pose. Draw the navel in and up. Beast pose, guys, as knees are under the hips, but barely on the mat. 3, if at all. 2, and 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes. And coming into plank and onto your elbows. Let's get off the wrists. How's that sound? So the toes are on the mat and the hips aren't sagging right. They're not really high up. They're just creating this slight slant. Gaze is straight down, and we're going to lift the right leg, then lower the right knee. Lift the left, lower. Now make your hands into a fist. Push into the ground, and then move the shoulder blades away from the spine. 3 more times each side. Are you breathing? 2. Last one. 1. 1. And done. Back to the knees and the hands. Here's you breathe. Is your face red? Walk the arms out. Puppy pose. Tight shoulders. Maybe you keep the arms a little wider. Chin or forehead on the mat. Let's stay here for a few breaths, maybe a little longer even. If you prefer child's pose, go there now. Otherwise, 3 more breaths here. And hands are going to come underneath the shoulders and make your way to your belly. I think I saw Tracy on this morning. Are you getting excited about crocodile pose? All right, wiggle the hips around. Take your forehead to your forearms just for a moment, all right? And we're going into 620, but if you want to stay with me, please stay with me. I want to do this one last posture with you guys. So extend the left arm out in front, all right? The right hand is going to grab the outside of the right foot. If that's not happening, don't worry about it. Pretend like it's happening. Inhale, lift the chest up. If the back knee comes off the ground, that's fine too. Gaze is down. 5 breaths. Think about pushing the foot into the hand and expanding, lifting up. 2 more breaths. If you want to lift the left arm off the mat, you can. 1. And exhale, lower. Oh yeah. So this one, guys, is really meant to wake up kind of the nervous system house of our body, which is the spine. Right arm out in front. Left arm grabs the outside of the left foot. Same thing, you guys. Inhale to lift for 5 breaths. 4. 3. Think length, all right? Not height, length. 2. And 1. And exhale, lower, hands underneath the shoulders. Move the hips around. Man, you didn't realize it was going to be that kind of movement, huh? Don't go back to bed after this. I'm just kidding. I don't care if you do. I'm just glad that you're here and doing this now. All right, let's lift up. Come to a comfortable seat again. This is hero pose. If this pose isn't comfortable for you, always just come to easy seat, which is cross legs on your bum bum. Move the wrists around, you guys. Flashing lights. That's it. And Come center on your mat. 3 more breaths together. This time as we exhale, you're going to sigh through your mouth very gently. Deep inhale. Inhale. This next exhale, make the ha sound. Wake up the entire house. Ha. That's good. Thank you for joining me. If you want to ever stop the videos when you're watching the recordings, feel free to do so if you want to work on something. Have a fantastic day. Seriously, you have an opportunity to make it the best day ever, and I hope you take that opportunity. Love you guys. Bye.